For many people over 60, memory changes are one of the most frightening signs of aging. Forgetting a name, losing track of a conversation, walking into a room and not remembering why. These moments can create immediate fear. Is this dementia? Is my brain failing? Because memory is deeply connected to independence, even small lapses can feel overwhelming. Many seniors begin to lose confidence, avoid conversations, or rely more on others, even when their thinking ability is still largely intact. What makes this fear stronger is that memory problems are often misunderstood. People assume that any forgetfulness means permanent brain damage. In reality, the brain is influenced by many systems in the body: sleep, blood flow, nutrition, and daily habits. When these systems are stressed, memory suffers, even if the brain itself is healthy. Understanding this is important because fear alone can make memory worse. Anxiety increases stress hormones, which interfere with concentration and recall. In the next segment, we'll explain the difference between normal age-related memory changes and true dementia, so you can understand what is happening and what is not. Not all memory problems mean dementia. In fact, most forgetfulness after 60 is part of normal aging, not a disease. With normal aging, you may take longer to recall names or words. You might forget appointments occasionally, but remember later. You can still manage daily life, finances, and conversations. This happens because the brain processes information a bit more slowly with age, not because it is damaged. Dementia is different. With dementia, memory problems worsen steadily over time. People forget recent events and do not remember them later. Daily tasks like cooking, paying bills, or following conversations become difficult. Confusion about time or place becomes frequent. Another key difference is awareness. People with normal aging usually notice their forgetfulness and feel concerned. People with dementia often do not recognize their memory loss at first. This distinction is important because many seniors panic over normal changes and assume the worst, even though their brain is still functioning. When fear takes over, it increases stress and reduces attention, making memory lapses more frequent. In the next segment, we'll discuss hidden physical causes outside the brain that can make memory seem worse than it really is. Many memory problems after 60 are not caused by the brain itself, but by physical issues elsewhere in the body that reduce how well the brain functions. One major factor is blood flow. The brain needs a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients. If circulation is reduced, even slightly, memory and focus can suffer. This can happen with high blood pressure, narrowed blood vessels. Dehydration or other common cause is poor sleep quality. You may sleep for many hours, but if sleep is shallow or frequently interrupted, the brain cannot properly store memories. During deep sleep, the brain organizes and files away information. Without this process, recall becomes difficult. Medication side effects are another overlooked cause. Many seniors take medications for blood pressure, pain, allergies, anxiety, or sleep. Some of these can cause brain fog, slower thinking, or forgetfulness, especially when combined. Finally, low energy and fatigue play a role. When the body is tired, the brain prioritizes survival, not memory performance. The important thing to understand is this: these causes are often reversible. In the next segment, we'll focus on how sleep and blood flow directly affect memory, and what you can do to support both. Even if you eat regularly, your brain may not be getting everything it needs to support memory, especially after 60. As we age, digestion and nutrient absorption become less efficient. This means deficiencies can develop quietly without obvious warning signs. Key nutrients linked to memory. 1. Vitamin B12. Low B12 is one of the most common causes of memory problems in older adults. It affects nerve signaling, concentration, recall. Deficiency can cause forgetfulness, confusion, and even mood changes. 2. Iron. Iron helps carry oxygen to the brain. Low iron means less oxygen and slower thinking. 3. Omega-3 fatty acids. These support brain cell structure and communication. Low levels are linked to poor memory and slower processing. 4. Vitamin D. Low vitamin D has been associated with cognitive decline and low mood, both of which affect memory. Many seniors don't realize they are deficient because symptoms develop gradually. The good news, these deficiencies are often easy to detect and correct with proper testing and diet adjustments. In the next segment, we'll talk about daily habits that quietly damage memory, even when nutrition seems adequate. Some memory problems after 60 are not caused by disease, but by everyday habits that slowly interfere with how the brain works. One of the biggest is chronic stress. Long-term stress keeps the brain in a constant state of alert. This reduces concentration and makes it harder to form new memories. Many seniors live with quiet stress, worrying about health, finances, or family without realizing its effect on memory. Another habit is mental overload without rest. Too much television, constant news, or long periods of passive screen time can overwhelm attention and reduce recall. The brain needs moments of calm to process information. Lack of physical movement also plays a role. Regular movement improves blood flow to the brain. Sitting for long periods reduces circulation and can make thinking feel slower. Finally, poor hydration is often overlooked. Even mild dehydration can cause confusion and forgetfulness, especially in older adults. The encouraging part is this: changing these habits can restore clarity and confidence. In the final segment, we'll bring everything together and explain how to protect and support memory naturally. Memory changes after 60 do not automatically mean your brain is failing. In many cases, memory struggles are the result of sleep disruption, reduced blood flow, nutrient gaps, stress, or daily habits, not permanent brain damage. Here's how to support memory naturally. 1. Protect your sleep. Keep a regular sleep schedule. Reduce nighttime interruptions. Create a calm, dark sleeping environment. 2. Support blood flow. Move your body daily, even gently. Avoid long periods of sitting. Stay well hydrated. 3. Nourish your brain. Eat balanced meals with enough protein, healthy fats, and vegetables. Check key nutrients like B12, iron, vitamin D, and omega-3s. 4. Reduce mental overload. Take breaks from screens and news. Practice quiet activities like walking, reading, or light stretching. 5. Manage stress. Slow breathing, calm routines, and social connection all protect memory. When these areas are supported, many seniors notice clearer thinking, better recall, improved confidence, less fear about aging. Your brain is more resilient than you think. By addressing the real causes behind memory changes, you can protect your independence and quality of life. Small daily choices can keep your memory strong for years to come.